Me not gentle. The political hot you sit up at me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television.
Australian is crying. Australian they mourn. You know, family, this now one of the most sad moments in Australia. Now one of the moments them we not ever want let it come in another country where we love ones them and then gruesome disaster they are like what happened now Wellington. It had broken. It had broken because hundreds and hundreds of Australians they lost their life, and hundreds of them they suffer pain. Pain out of waiting they not create. Pain out of waiting they don't know. Most of them don't get knowledge about the problem maybe they can. Me not gentle. You will watch the program, you they send you message, and we also will send you message of condolence to the Australian community and every Australian, every member we don't lost. Every Australian we don't lost a loved one, friend. Then I go put the condolence message on the screen so that everybody will be able to read them and see. It's sad. This is another sad moment. It don't say we lost, we loved ones in that country day. I think we tired. I did see when this issue begin last night, people let me sleep in Australia around 2:30 a.m. Some of women then are alive with the sea. With the say I'm not social media, how people that they suffer against fire. It's sad. Then we get a lot of individuals that when I miscreant them, when they hate the nation, when they hate their country, then they put politics inside people their life where they go. Then they put politics inside a fire accident where occur. Where then two drivers then they don't mean them because they save their own life they at stake and then get their own people them. Nobody no go take motor car. He say they go hit that gas motor car for let it burn, let it destroy people them. I don't think say anybody go think about that one day. And then we get people in our social media. Then they play politics with this. I think say these are the worst thing we I don't ever hear it and I don't ever see from certain Sierra Leoneans that will not like the nation. People let it cry. People are not happy. And they give me condolence message to the one them we don't lost their loved ones them, their friends them. A lot of family don't suffer because if you calculate the hundreds of people then we die, each and every one of them gets a family, at least a family of 5. So if you calculate that one day, now thousands of families then they suffer right now, then they mourn. The entire nation they mourn. Then we get some people we heartless, then they go play politics with on social media. When are they see that one day and they feel sad? Why Sierra Leoneans? Why we not they sorry for company them? Why we not they feel for your brothers and sisters in predicament? I think this need for start. Every Sierra Leonean they call upon you wherever you did for make a call now Wellington for let you check on your loved one. You way they call if you know able to get your party number now. Try for call other people and let you know if they if they are safe or if they are okay. This is really, really sad. Salon would let we osh. Una let we osh. Hundreds of Sierra Leoneans, imagine, they hooked up inside Puda. They hooked up inside taxi. They hooked up inside keke. They hooked up Pantap Okada. They're not able to come out. Their life done inside that gruesome fire. Painful death. We see with brothers and they struggle in the hospital. Some people then they go again and they lie. Hey, government not do nothing. Why do you need to blame government in this? This is not fire disaster. Yet government take proactive measures. What did they go do? They save the one day they go protect in the hospital. Then they try to give them first aid and treat them. Yet, a set of Sierra Leoneans them. Then they do things and we not good. This is sad. This not a born good picking in that country. You will don't lost your loved ones. Do you You will watch this show. Do you? I want to drop you condolence message so that we will put on this the TV. Let everybody read them. But this thing begin in a very solemn way, in a very unexpected way. We are in a Sansan truck. A commot now Wellington around PMB. A collide, meaning a jam with the tanker where they go with gas, fuel. This tanker, as they collide, the tanker burst. The gas or the fuel begin for waste. As usual, we know say Sierra Leoneans then they plenty where they can look for opportunities like that one day. So the fuel they scatter, people then they gladdy, then they jump around for go gather the fuel. Okada man then they put on them bike them. They not even feel say na dangerous situation that one day. People they don't understand about the danger of environment or that stuff then they well, even if they understand, maybe they don't want to accept that because that's what happens all the time. Then then they begin take the fear. Then they begin take the fear. When I watch. So when I see, then at the beginning of the whole situation, they begin take the fear. Then they put under the Okada. They begin take the fear. Then they put on a 5 gallon, then they run away with them. It's sad. And the fear they go na the air. You know, so when fear they explode na gas. And they go na the air all over the place. And they go na people then close them. When I see again. So when I see, now that one day happen. We see Sierra Leoneans then they take the gas, then they fed pan. All man they put inside, all man they take rubber, then they take 5 gallon, then they take pan, then they take bucket, then they take and then they go to as usual. Now so it be done they happen. It's sad. It's so sad. Now so the tragedy starts now Wellington, my family. We cause thousands of people now for suffer directly and indirectly because all the one that will die so, all the one that will get injury so, then get family members there. Some of them are breadwinner. Some of them they not be know say then they come on at all day they don't fend them then they go they know they reach na the house. Some people they been there na poda along the line with traffic block. Some people then na keke. Some then they pa Okada. They lost their life. Oh yeah, they lost their life. So you don't see how sad Sierra Leone is again today. But then we get with brothers then. We don't get compassion. We know they feel for the young brother they are seen on social media, then they can't think that we're not correct, inappropriate. Then they bring her in politics, then they provoke the one that we die. But you when they do that one day, we don't post on Facebook, do ya, I will let you bring her down. Because if you know they put politics by this, the one that will die, so the hundreds of Sierra Leoneans that will die, nobody know which political party they belong or then they support. It doesn't even matter which political party they support. These are your Sierra Leonean compatriots. Now you young brother then. Able, if you brother then die in this mysterious fire disaster, now you go take her, you provoke them, put them on politics. That is sad. And I think said another thing where me think say you know good in other country where we they do going forward. When there's disaster, we they see yes, if fine for video and send out for let we where they allow we know. But sometimes let we respect with brothers their privacy. Let there be confidentiality and respect for them, even when he die. But when they see people, then they snap them. The one then in the hospital, they're naked, they don't get injury. People then they video them, then they send them. That one they inappropriate, that they not good. Yes, some people then instead of them go save them, then they busy for video. For let's say I mean for send and I mean social media. Yes, if I for send them, for let we back see what we know the day. But at the end of the day, I think you know they do good to them people and they. You know they do good to them. You they harm them because you they expose them. Their privacy out there. And that is sad. You they embarrass them. I think that one they not good. Do ya we need to stop that one this Sierra Leoneans. But Sierra Leone is crying today. So when that they happen, when that collision happen, people then they get at the gas. So the other poda will come, it pass. Imagine the poda don't run all day. Imagine na petrol, na gas, na end up scatter all over the street then. It don't in the air all over the place. So I don't go find clothes. Even when you don't go take them. So you tell me what thing will happen at the end of the day. That poda they come for camp pass. That hits all day where they drive. That hits where they under the motor car. Now it spark up the gas, a cage fire. Imagine a petrol. I see cage fire. All my way they inside that poda, they not come out. The fire just spark all over the place. Any side where that gas be don't go. Now the air. With the C and D. It's sad. It's sad. Hundreds of Sierra Leoneans they don't lost their life inside that gruesome fire. It's sad. Yes, government officials they respond. The authorities then we supposed for do what they do. They respond appropriately. You know, say that be net, and there is traffic, and people and they. So within the next 10-20 minutes, then Gandhi. So we no need for politicize the life of Sierra Leoneans. Drop your comments of condolence to your brothers and sisters. Mina gentle. Urge Sierra Leone. So immediately after that, we see the vice president Godi.
Of course, me family all I do. Mina Sheila was made investigative journalist, and presently I did at the Connaught Hospital. Also, we see a lot of doctors and other medical practitioners. They at work over the unfortunate incident which just happened in the Wellington industrial area. And as soon as also go see the vice president we happen for be the acting president of the country. So with other responsible doctors them and doctors that don't come out from all other hospitals them for just come support their colleague them for save more lives. Just that the people them we die at the moment. We're not able to get a specific number, but this now for telling us say this not to any propaganda something. It's a reality. The Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo insisted at the corner ground, and even the pharmacy, the cost recovery, then don't disburse all the essential drugs that we feel they need at the moment, and also the reserve store. Then don't open them for make sure that drugs and they enough for save the lives of them people there so we not dying. So the one that when they pass on social media that doctors are not gonna turn up, it's a blatant lie. As we always see, all medical practitioners they are at work, even to the porters them when I go see the trolley them all they come for sure say everybody they are alert, right? And this now a very sudden incident whereby we not be the expect. So if it don't happen, then una want for take the thing for the propagate the wrong thing for just a cry you can't sit down. It's unfair to yourself and the nation. So for me, I want for telling us say the information where they go around on social media that doctors are not there. It's a blatant lie. Doctors are available enough, and even the vice president is then are gone for watch the situation as to how the thing they go. And for me also, the vice president they move up to 34 again for go make sure that it check on the lives of the other people name. And if it not also according to the information also contacted Charity Hospital for make sure that they take some of the people in. But the Connaught management, they are at work and they are ready to handle the situation, including the disaster management. See Leone Cries, investigative journalist reporting right from Connaught Hospital.
So, family them, una don't see the unfortunate thing way how Sierra Leoneans then they behave to the nation. Doctors are not there. All lies. Why do you need to politicize the demise of your fellow Sierra Leonean? This painful, this excruciating demise. Unexpected, even if not to your family, not to your party, not to your brother. But this is sad. I think Sierra Leoneans we need to learn from this. Take away politics from people and problems. This is sad. This is sad. When once we will come together as Sierra Leoneans them for feel for we safe. Sierra Leoneans are crying. Then you the cow play politics. That's very bad. You don't put on a Facebook. You lie. I see the other one. Then put a Facebook page. Then you go put a video, an old video where the first lady, Her Excellency Fatima Madabio, they celebrate na Dubai or even in an office where they celebrate with a staff and other artists there. Then they go put on a Facebook and they lie say, oh, people then they dilute the first lady they dance. Could you imagine when are the first lady, now the first person, we post on a Facebook page where he cry, he send condolence after the thinker, and this is not about politics. Why would not they behave so bad? Why would not they sorry for company there, boo? I don't think say this is right too. If now your family die, if now your young family will be involved directly inside that thing there, you go begin a post about politics. This is a complete accident. Nobody know plan them, and nobody know be no say now unforeseen disaster. Nobody know they no say they happen. It's sad. Hey, boo. Anyway, we see the vice president self go there. We see there una see and the next day, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. it go there. Because itself Sierra Leonean, apart from politics, the dad, where the president not there. Now, intervention. When allow we listen, waiting himself get for tell we.
Up of this kind of situation and how we feel. Welcome to the media, our able Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo. You want to talk on the particular incident way happened this night, sir?
Well, first of all, I'm here with doctors then at 34 and general safe of the National Disaster Management then at 34. As you people they know around, say you get this fire incident will take place in Wellington involving a fuel tanker so you don't create a lot of damage. You get a lot of wounded, as well as a very high number of reported deaths so far. I go visit Connaught Hospital. In Connaught Hospital, I see the situation on the way they try to manage. So in Connaught Hospital, they create 2 spaces. Then they use the present intensive unit for deal with the severe cases then, while at the outside the space with the less severe cases then. And then also I get opportunity to visit the mortuary, where right now they try to tag the dead then for so that they will be able to put them into the mortuary. But what is very interesting is that Connaught are able to see a lot of additional doctors that we know they on call, and they so far you get large number of medical officers then. I was really pleased to see that you get additional doctors there. Doctors that we know will on call, nurses that we are not on call, they're all present. Even doctors that come as far as Cambia district for can support them colleague then at Connaught Hospital. Then I don't carry 34 now, then get a capacity of 21 wounded people and stabilize the situation right now, the situation stabilized. I even talked to one of the wounded patients there in the ward, Mr. Coleman. And in 34, they convert a COVID facility as an emergency facility for receive them wounded. That was a very excellent initiative. I want to take the opportunity to thank all the doctors then and the nurses and both in Connaught Hospital going on working right now the intensive care unit, and at 34 for where they come out mass, and even at 34 for bring additional doctors and medical workers and for attend to this one. It is a very sad and unfortunate incident, and they use the opportunity also to express my condolences to all the ones that we lost loved ones there today. The government they take stock of the situation. The National Disaster Management team in there now.
Do you as Leone this situation here? You in Leone right now. Then people then they within a hospital. They need food. They want them they within a hospital. They need relief packages. Yes, we know say the government they play a very crucial role right now for help them. But you self as Leone, whatever you self you think say you need, now for take them to them. Now them various hospitals they need. Go to them. If you get small thing, go give towards them welfare. Then people and they get family too. Let we help with brothers then. We don't go through this disaster. And if you the ship you stuff them, do ya? If we not get them gloves them, we not buy gloves them, we not within Australian community, buy boku gloves. Because I see plenty of the health workers and the one the way they help, they not get gloves safe for putting at their hand. If you get them first aid kits them, first aid stuff them, Australian and you the ship. Instead of we sit down, we all rely on government all the time. We send the play role. Put her inside your container. You go donate to Connaught. This is how we help for the emergency case there. Then go use them. So when they don't clean, the vice president go there. This not the report.
We will receive Connaught 84 body. In addition to that, some of the ones that will get severe injuries, them back die, and then this morning back we recover 6 bodies now. So the total number of people that will don't die as of now, and 97 people there. And the people them where the people that were in the hospital today will continue for the increase up. This now, when maybe the commodity yesterday next morning, that means 88, now you don't increase to 92 people that were in the hospital. Out of the 92 people a year, we get 59 people in a Connaught hospital, and then we get 21 34 hospital. Out of that 21, they 109 and 34, and then we get 6 people in a church round, and 18 people in the emergency hospital. So yesterday, you get 2 categories of people that were in there at 34 and Connaught. The one that were really moved, we get high bleeding, and the one that were not too not too severe. So now Connaught Hospital, the one that were there on severe cases, then they admit the right nurse at the top and the intensive care unit. So yesterday, His Excellency the President, Julius Mada Biogi instruction, then we open all.
So you don't see? But we'll tell Papa God thank you also for the life of the one that we in the hospital. And let's pray, let's continue for remember them in prayers so that God will heal them. Let us not politicize this. It's sad. It's sad. For now, I go stop here so far. Me, na gentle, the political hot proof. The family them we will give now the updates as the incidents they try for be managed. We see the police they've been there. We see Sujaman them go there net. They help a lot evacuation for let they help the people them. Fire force then they did. You know they do very well. I tell them plenty thank you. Disaster management control they all did it. Every agency we responsible then they did. They also the young man them now the Wellington community they say do very well. The proactive actions they are good. We like that one day. But then if you get any relief material where they send you container as Sierra Leone and do ya, if now one box you able buy put away you donate an account. At least if all Sierra Leoneans then they do that one day. If you go inside your baggage, you put one packet, you go donate. If we do that day, we get thousands of Sierra Leoneans there abroad. We do that day, them first aid and relief material, then they go help. Because yesterday look them, then they not come out, they be needed emergency fire first aid. You see the essence, do you allow they do that one day? Not to only for castigate the country, not to only for talk bad about the country. We self need for play a role for help. If you they say the Bible says, when thou is converted, strengthen thy brethren. So if God don't make you don't count other parts of the world here, you said you get more than some man them. Where you get one, go send out to your brother, they go give them. No go they criticize no more. Let we treasure they inside saloon business. Because the Bible says your heart lies where your treasure is. Una osh. Swaleon una osh. Mina gentle. Bye-bye.
Political. You don't